God.
This place looks different from the rest of the hunting grounds.
Now we gotta get Elise back.
Footprints, and still fresh by the look of them.
These small ones must be Elise's.
Elise is gonna undergo a crazy redemption arc, bro.
Let's look around, but be careful.
Hey, what's going on, Job? Thanks for the like and share, bro. I tried emulating the Naruto Shippuden Storm 2 parsec. My brother. I hear a lot of different games you want to play parsec, man. Like, which one is it? First I hear Jump Force, then I hear which game is you trying to parsec on? I mean, I can't do any parsec this week. Probably next week, man, but I can't do any this week, bro. But you gotta decide which game it is you want.
My sword rings true.
The thing is that I tried to. I'm sorry, I'm eating. I tried to, yeah. I was gonna see if I can emulate it off of the game's for Switch, right? Because I have my money saved up for Spy Family. I have my money saved up for Spy Family, so I didn't want to like, and I only have enough money for at least this week. I think I also have my money saved up to order the Blu-ray set for Akiba Maid Wars, just so I can get my retrospective review about it. I'm trying to order both, but I was gonna try and pirate the game, you know, like at least just get me it.
Very impressive. You too. I believe we show great promise.
There better not be an ant in my drink. That's the thing I hate about ants, bro. They try to get up in your food or drinks, bro, but when they get in your drinks, bro, they end up drowning and shit, bro. And at that point, they just seal their fate. I heard that when ants touch your food or drinks or whatever, they spit acid in them, bro. And they make it their own food and shit. So that's why I try to guard my food and shit. I have my phone with my flash out, bro, and I just want to like, I just see if there's ants on there or whichever. There they are. They're right over there. Okay. Good, good. I used to it's like I was in a maze whenever I did this level, bro. I remember struggling through it before, but you know, we did good. Yeah, there we go. We found them though. They fucked with Tipo, bro. I feel bad for him.
Alvin,
The Spyrex
pull
is gone
yourself
too.
together, Alvin. The gang's all here. I thought this was up to me. I'll heal you right away.
Elise?
Wait, did the Street Fighter 6 character pass?
You appear unhurt.
What's going on, Johnny?
And look, T-Bow's here too.
Tipo
Glad
fucked
you're
up.
okay. Hey, let's play. But first, give me a name. Huh?
They fucked him up, bro.
Let's play. But first, give me a name.
They took the Spyrex from him.
What's going on?
Hey, let's play. But first, give me a name.
One of the Exodus agents ripped something out of Tipo, and that's all he's been saying since. So he really was just a machine all along. A toy.
A toy?
Yeah, a stuffed animal designed to move and talk by itself.
He wasn't a toy. He was my friend.
Alvin, what happened to the Exodus agents?
I killed one of them. The other gave me the slip.
Good work.
She just pushed Elise to the side. She doesn't have human emotion, so it's no surprise.
What about Tipo?
If we can get back whatever they pulled out of him, maybe he'll go back to normal.
When did the Exodus agent leave?
Ages ago.
Then the trail is cold. Trying to retrieve whatever they took will be a waste of time. We need to get moving.
But couldn't you do both? Can't you help?
If you wish to search for Exodus, I won't stop you. But that means we'll have to part ways.
Here we go.
Let's get back to the city.
99, 100.
You're scaring me, Elise. Don't laugh like that while you count our money.
Ta-da! Look! Look, everyone, look! Check out my awesome new duds!
Not bad, not bad. Might look a tad classier if you cut off the price tags.
I'm with you there, brother. Oh, those books are very rare when you fight against them. These motherfuckers are very rare. Here we go. The Elise Redemption arc. Where Elise throws a hissy fit. And no one does shit about it. But then again, don't all women do that? They get a fit if they don't get their way, or more like get their money.
Oh man, what a waste of good loot.
It's fine. We already have all we need of that.
Now the annoying part is getting back up. Fuck my life. Idiot. Well, of course Naruto and Sakura suck, but the genius Sasuke is there too. I wonder. during the actual fight, the genius isn't all that great as he says he is. Whenever Shikamaru says that, Shikamaru's all like, I don't blame Shikamaru for never fucking with Sasuke. I mean,
Ready when you are.
If only I was as powerful a
the
hero
truth
as
is,
my
Shikamaru
life
never
of everyone.
fucked with Sasuke much at the beginning of Naruto. I think part of everybody had that same mentality and mindset as Shikamaru. The guys, that is, not the girls, of course. Well, actually, I don't really need that. I got it in my first walkthrough, so I really don't need it, to be honest, but whatevs.
What?
Now, the most annoying part is getting out of here. Yeah, you saw the way those audience were dick riding Sasuke, and they was like, and the way they was just booing Shikamaru, bro, like they just give a fuck. He was like, and then Shikamaru gives up. He's all like, "That's it." Well, actually, I think in the uncut version, he was all like, "To hell with it, I give up." And then everybody was surprised, bro. One of the dudes in the audience was all like, "He what? That this sucks, loser." I'm like, I said, fuck the person who called Shikamaru a loser, bro. That just goes to show that the whole audience doesn't understand Shikamaru, bro. And yet they want to boo him and shit, bro, just because he surrendered, bro. Winning isn't his style.
What? Forward.
How did this happen?
Don't get cocky now.
So usually the Wi-Fi goes off every, usually goes off around 12 o'clock for some weird reason, or, well, it did it yesterday, so I'm guessing it won't do it today, but that's one of the reasons I don't really, that's one of the reasons I don't really go live at nights most of the time, because it turns off around 12 randomly and shit, so. Let's see. It couldn't be. There's no way it could be, because I don't know anybody who would, I don't know anybody who I've made an enemy of, to be honest, so there's no way it could be. I used to think so, man, but who would want to, you know, shut our internet off? If they were to do that, they would have done it every day instead of just like one day every 12 o'clock. So it's most likely the internet being stupid. So whenever you guys ask, so if you guys ever your Wi-Fi cut off today for no reason around 2 p.m. and suddenly came back on, so I'm not the only one having this problem, right? My shit did mine's around 12 o'clock. I'm thinking I'm like the only one having this problem, and it's like maybe some DDoS type of shit, bro. But it's like, but that's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that. I need to get my way back into the other room. Now I'm on the annoying part of the stage. Having to literally get back up the stage and out of it. But that's one of the reasons I don't stream at nights most of the time, because you know the Wi-Fi turns off and shit all the time like that. Usually on at 12 o'clock on a single day. So it's like, psh. She's pissed.
Elise, get back!
Heal, you dogs, heal!
Zhao, here it comes.
My apologies if my pets frightened you. I had to sick them on some poachers.
Zhao?
What brings you lot here? I see you finally returned to this place, child. You remember it, do you?
The place where her parents were killed.
What's he talking about? This is the lab where the little lady was raised.
The laboratory has been abandoned for some time, ever since we had that intruder.
I take it that intruder was you, Alvin?
Women's intuition, huh? I was investigating the boosters they were making here.
What? So it was you.
What's a booster? A gadget developed by Azul to ramp up the mana generated by the mana lobe. Elise is actually holding one right now. Tipo. The Spud's apparently a third-generation booster.
So, you're just a gadget, Tipo? You have named me Tipo. Pleased to meet you.
A booster reads the mind of its owner and speaks aloud his or her thoughts.
So all this time, Tipo was just saying what's on Elise's mind?
That's not true. Tipo was talking on his own.
The booster made him talk.
Tipo, you might be a machine, but you're still my friend, right? Nope, I'm just a machine,
Damn.
Elise. No, you're my friend. Nope, you are mistaken. I'm just a device that verbalizes your thoughts.
Elise, I'm sorry.
Tell us, big guy. Where are lonely little Elise's mommy and daddy?
You killed them.
They are no longer with us.
What?
When you were just 4 years old, your parents were attacked by a bandit and murdered.
I'll never see them again. Not mother, not father, not even Tipo.
Hey,
I know how bad this must. You still have your parents and friends. As if these people could ever understand how you feel. Elise, wait!
Ugh, damn poachers again.
Hold on. Why was Elise at this laboratory?
Well, she was brought here. Sold, really. There was this woman who would gather up orphans and take them to the laboratory.
Just ask Isla.
What was her name?
Isla.
I don't suppose it was Isla.
Yes, that's it.
Damn.
Isla.
A poacher of children, you might say.
I have no right telling you this, but please, never let that child be alone again.
Be careful. This place is crumbling down all around us.
It's as if no human has set foot in here for years.
Damn.
How bad is your wound? Well, I failed at the job I was sent to do, and now you guys are here. The wound to my pride might be mortal. And now you've betrayed Exodus too. Yeah, well, don't worry about that. For all you know, I might have even staged all that.
You're just the traitor type, aren't you?
Yep, that's just who I am.
Well, regardless, thanks for risking your life for us.
Hmm.
My. You really are the honor student type.
Yeah, that's just who I am. I don't understand. What did Exodus take from Tipo?
Alvin?
Answering that would violate the mercenary client privilege, but whatever. I imagine they swiped his data memory. Basically, boosters need a
What's going
compatible
on, Char?
partner. And they said they'd never seen a more compatible match than Elise and Tipo. So I bet the data Tipo recorded is going to be a big deal in the world of booster development.
But what does Exodus want with boosters when they already have Spyrix?
Sorry, I don't know the answer to that. But we do know one thing.
Indeed. It certainly can't be anything good.
What?
Heck yeah, I love the sword impulse.
How's that for an old man? How is she doing?
She's fine. Well, as fine as can be expected, given what she's learned. Anyway, this place is dangerous. Let's get back to the city. So what's the deal with that giant guy and Elise? Is that her stalker or something?
What's a stalker?
It's like when someone's super obsessed with everything you do and follows you around.
I see. So you would be Jude's stalker, for example.
What? Mila, how could you?
Doesn't it seem like that man knows the truth about Elise's past?
Zhao seemed very concerned about Elise's well-being, but I don't know why.
Zhao, you say? I've heard that name before.
He might be a warrior of some renown. He has a remarkable talent for controlling monsters.
Interesting.
But that's the truth. But that's the truth, though. Zhao says that he killed Elise's parents, but he never really did. He only says that in order to hide the fact that he wasn't able to save them. What's going on, Dev? Even with the latest updates of RPCS3, the soundtrack still tends to stop on most levels, but I don't care. Alright, so if we're able to travel through the map, that means there's no cutscenes ahead. Oh no, sometimes I say I am and sometimes I say I'm not.
Something on your mind?
I didn't go to work tonight.
You haven't been yourself since we spoke to Zhao.
Yeah.
Look at this. Isla, don't lie. Here we go. This is where we found out.
The bad guys into the hunting grounds. I was worried. Well, it was an eventful manhunt, but we made it back.
You don't have to
in
lie,
one piece.
Isla.
I'm so sorry you all got dragged into this.
You don't have to
What a
lie.
horrible coincidence.
You can drop the act.
Isla, you can drop the act.
Here comes Jude,
What do you mean?
Mr.
I
Honorable
really was
Student.
worried about you. Why would I lie about that? Jude, what are you saying?
I'm saying it was no coincidence we met Isla. Remember what those locals told us when the bell rang for the finals? At tournament time, any outsiders are either combatants
going on,
or
Steph?
spectators.
Right. I recall what she said when she came to help us.
You folks don't look like you're from around here.
But then she went crazy when
What
she
brings
saw
you to
Elise.
town?
No one here would need to ask that. Not at tournament time. You were ordered to make contact with us by Exodus.
Isla, that's not true, is it? They said you'd never find out. They promised,
She about to tear down.
but I had no choice in the matter.
They blackmailed you, didn't they? They know your secret.
Your former occupation.
They asked, wouldn't it be a shame if Jurgen found out?
Mm-hmm. And
What happened to
fiance.
the girl breaks my heart. But I had no choice back then either.
I've always loved the arts in this game.
Please don't tell Jurgen.
He doesn't know.
How could I tell him? He's a good man.
But it's all in the past, isn't it? Your fiancé should know these things.
You're a woman. How can you not understand this?
Technically, technically she just chose the form of a woman, mind you. So Mila doesn't have those human emotions.
Found happiness with Jurgen. For once in my life, please, don't tell him. Please.
I doubt
They
I'll
had a
ever
good future
understand
too.
human
I mean,
love.
in Tales of Xillia 2, they
There's
got
so many
married and I
rules
think they were
and
supposed to have kids. So
What
everything's
should we do,
fine.
Elise? You decide.
I don't care.
Me? Why do I have to?
This woman's actions affected you far more than us.
See, I don't
There's
care.
nothing I can do to make it up to you. But please,
Little response.
forgive me.
See, I don't care.
I just don't care anymore.
There you go.
Elise is all alone now, no matter what you do.
There's your answer. She walks away, desperately pissed. Sad. Oh. Nothing she can do now.
We better try to find Jurgen.
Oh, so you heard the ending song
The
then?
wyverns.
So you got through the game then?
What's wrong, kid?
Isla said there was nothing she could do to make it up to Elise. But did she actually try? Is there really nothing she can do?
Isla is the only one who can answer that question.
Some of them is music.
Hey, sounds like they allow wagering at the Shandu Coliseum. Want to give it a shot?
Leia really loves to gamble.
Count me out.
That's surprising. You seem like the type who would enjoy that sort of thing.
Gambling's a big thing in my hometown. I've seen it go wrong time and time again.
Oh, come on! We'd just be doing it for fun.
The folks who lose their shirts all start out saying that. It's the first rule of betting. If you're just goofing around, don't gamble. If you want to gamble, don't goof around.
So, in other words,
Only gamble when you're willing to stake everything.
Exactly.
Little dramatic, don't you think?
If you really want to play, I'm not going to stop you. Just some friendly advice.
Alvin sure got serious all of a sudden.
maybe we should take his advice.
Yeah, let's skip the gambling.
Are you okay? We should stop and rest.
No.
From Star Wars? I knew you'd say that.
You shouldn't push yourself.
Maybe I should pay a quick visit.
A visit to where?
To his mother.
Oh, did you overhear that? It's nothing. Just an acquaintance who lives here is all.
I don't think it's an acquaintance, it's his mother. Oh, so his mother didn't die yet. I thought his mother died. Last walkthrough that I was doing. So I think it's soon then. So I guess not yet then. Okay. Find Jurgen. That's why I always liked Alvin, bro. Dude played the good and the bad guy, bro. I used to fuck with all the Lego games, bro. I think my overall favorite, though, was Lego Batman. Because of the amazing combat in that shit, too, man. One o'clock. Till 1 o'clock. Wait, wrong place, my bad. Oh no, I get some flashbacks, bro, whenever I see the wanted posters, I think of Lloyd. It always gets slow at this point when you use 60 FPS patch on this, when you're at Shandu for some reason.
No sign of Jurgen.
I hope Elise is okay.
Indiana Jones, bro. It's been like
Something has been
years since I last heard about Indiana Jones, bro. Like literally.
Remember the experiment Noctigal was conducting at Fort Gondala? Might that have been a test of the booster's capabilities?
You're suggesting Rashagal already has booster technology as well.
That would be a logical conclusion.
That's not good. Even kids like Elise are strong if they have boosters.
If both countries were to wage war with booster-equipped soldiers, it would be a catastrophe unlike any the world has ever seen.
Would they really risk having such a destructive war?
Noctigal might. He seems convinced that he could actually win.
Especially since he has the Lance of Kresnik.
Oh, here you are. Isla told me you were back in town. I'm so relieved to find you safe.
Thanks.
Are the wyverns you promised us ready to ride yet?
Yes, but there's a hitch. Now that we're on the brink of war, we can't fly the wyverns without royal permission. For that, I'll need to head to the capital, Canbalar.
Hey, maybe we should warn the King of Azul how ugly things will get if
You
war
mean
breaks out.
Gaius?
The king does seem pretty popular. Do you think maybe he'd fight alongside us?
Whoa, hold on. This is a war we're talking about here, not a tavern brawl.
So you remember the complete saga too, right?
For myself, but for a different reason. I want to ask him for the truth behind the laboratory.
I haven't played Lego Indiana Jones since the Xbox 360 came out. That was where they first brought it out. And they give you, they like literally when the Xbox 360 first came out, they literally
Right away.
give you that game
Okay.
as a startup pack together with Kung Fu Panda.
What does Mila mean by the truth behind the laboratory?
Apparently, Elise wasn't the only kid they kept at that place. Lots of other children were brought there too.
Did Zhao tell you that?
If the king truly wishes to protect his people, he'll give me the answer I seek. If he gives me the wrong answer, I'll remind him of his duty. I'll make him swear to never resort to such methods again, by any means necessary.
Good idea. Let's go pick the king's brain. Oh, I just remembered. All our luggage is back at the inn.
Let us go fetch it.
You couldn't use a gaming controller on that version? Yo, that was bullshit, man. But Lego games should be able to use gaming controllers to put on the Wii, man. That's so bull. Grabber. There you go.
I'll catch up with you in a bit.
Alvin,
You haven't touched that shit in years?
you did well back there. I knew I could trust you to protect Elise for us.
Nah, Alvin about to fumble again later on.
Well, I was prepared to honor my promise. Keep the faith, oh hallowed spirit.
That suggests the idea. Let's run. Where did this come from?
Never a dull moment with that guy.
Soon enough.
Sounds like somebody's trying to own a green card.
Huh?
I am strong enough to destroy the Lance of Kresnik as I am now, without the Force power.
Wait, you sure it's a good idea to destroy it with the 4 great spirits still trapped inside?
They would likely not survive. They would lose their forms and disintegrate.
But I thought the 4 great spirits couldn't die.
Hey, what's going on, Demars? The Connect, you say?
Eventually, new great spirits
Honestly, I
will
haven't
take
touched that
their
Connect.
place.
I've never even owned the
They
Connect,
will
to
be
be
as
honest.
before, with different
I
wills.
thought about emulating the Connect so I could actually
So that means the
give
4
Sonic
great
Free Riders a
spirits
try,
know.
even though it's complete
What if
ass,
they were
but still.
always with you? They would just disappear?
I don't think Connect even had any
Memories
game
are
exclusive games, you know?
important. What matters is the spirit's existence itself. Still, I doubt the 4 will forgive me for this.
You really care about all spirits, don't you? Not just the great 4, but the lesser spirits too.
Not just spirits, humans as well. To me, all lives, human and spirit, are equal and precious.
The Connect was a complete flop. Okay, so the DBZ Connect game is literally just Ultimate Tenkaichi, mind you. And the only difference is you're fighting at a first-person view. I mean, y'all seen the gameplay. It's literally Ultimate Tenkaichi, but with first-person view. It's the Mon Highlands. That one was good. Star Wars one was good.
It seems that Exodus has slipped through our fingers.
There's nothing we can do about that now. They must be as desperate as we are, given their behavior.
And what do you intend to do about Alvin?
If we send him away, he'll only follow us. And we can't neutralize him by force without risking our own lives. Therefore, the safest solution is to keep him where we can see him. Besides, for good or for ill, that man has the power to change the circumstances of any situation. That is not a power to be dismissed lightly.
Nor is the wisdom of the Lord of Spirits.
You told me that normally the 4 great spirits follow you everywhere. Is that for real?
Yes, but...
No way! So how does it feel to command them?
I'm not sure how to answer that. They've always been with me, so it just feels... normal.
They're always with you, huh? So I guess it's like Elise and Tipo.
Interesting. So Elise may feel the same way about Tipo as I feel about the 4. When you put it that way, the way I've treated her seems quite insensitive.
What's wrong?
No, it's nothing. I can't afford to get swept up in sentiment at a time like this.
Here we go. This is gonna be very annoying.
Is fighting the only answer?
At least still pissed. That's right, bro. I keep forgetting, bro. We on that we on that Elise redemption arc. Look how angry she is, bro, in battle. She won't say anything. She's so pissed. I mean, what do you expect though after finding out that Tipo's only just a toy and only speaking with her thoughts?
What? You like it? It's your new nickname. Leia the Slayer. Mess with me and I'll beat ya.
No, to be honest though, they still They still show some old dialogue back when she was happy, but still though. She's technically supposed to be angry.
Cold. Oh, Elise, you never call me Ellie anymore.
I'm impressed with your ability to handle a different weapon in each hand.
When I was a kid, I was left-handed, so I worked at strengthening my right arm instead.
That shows good combat sense. I imagine you needed special training to learn how to wield a sword with your offhand.
That must have been tough.
No, it had nothing to do with combat, just part of my daily life. You know me, always a girl on each arm, and it would be rude to handle each of them differently.
What? And here I was starting to respect you. I'm leaving.
Are 2 arms even enough for you?
With a woman of your stature,
Maybe not.
Good. I'd hate for you to think that you can handle me with just one.
With a 3rd sword for force impulse? I already know where this is going.
Shouldn't you wear more clothes, Mila? It's really cold out here.
Oh, I'll be fine.
Ignore the background.
Wow.
Another one of my favorite areas in the game.
Look at this place.
the spirit faith is stronger here in Azul than it is in Rashagal.
Whoa, check those out.
That's something you won't see anywhere else in the world. It's one of Canbalar's famous mountain slide cars.
What are they?
Canbalar was built along the peaks of a mountain range. Those slide cars connect the multiple districts together.
Don't they look fun? I bet we could see forever in one
She
of
doesn't
those.
care.
How do we go about meeting the king?
I'll request a royal audience for you when I seek permission to use the wyverns. Don't get your hopes up, though. Many people come to the capital seeking an audience.
Told you, at least redemption arc.
I suggest resting at the inn until I get back.
I hear Sparking Zero's getting a little bit shitted
I
on.
bet right now you're trying to think of a way to do things without Jurgen's help. Just try not to make trouble for him, okay? He's a nice guy.
Head to the inn. Oh, we can tell he's your favorite. You have him as a profile picture. Yes, yes, definitely. And I can already tell where that's from. The first opening of Gundam Seed Destiny Ignited. Where Shin hops into the impulse and is literally doing a salute. Favorite part in the opening, actually. Seriously though, like no local play on different stages, just only one stage is kind of stupid, bro. How can you handle 1v1 1v1 against AIs, but you can't do it against a human player. Like, seriously though, you have all the previous Budokai Tenkaichi games as well as the Budokai Tenkaichi remakes like Raging Blast 1 and 2 with 2-player, bro. Y'all have no problem doing that, bro. But now when y'all bring out one of the newest Budokai Tenkaichi games that people have been waiting for years for, not that I really give a fuck, you wanna freaking say that local play isn't for all stages and only just hyperbolic time chamber. I'm like, excuse me? Do the same thing you did with the previous games. Put a split screen there, bro, and just do the same thing. What's the problem?
Jurgen still isn't back?
Not yet.
Elise, wanna do some sightseeing?
Miss Elise, why not join Leia?
Come on, Elise. Gosh, now that Tipo's giving us the silent treatment, I guess I need to pick up the slack.
You talk more than before?
Impossible.
Meh. Just because Tipo's gotten quiet doesn't mean you have to.
Oh man, Jude
I'd
being the
love to hear more
wisecracks.
about you, Elise, in your own words.
Here we go.
Shut up, Leia. You're the one holding us all back after all.
Speaking her thoughts, bro. Rowan standing up like, hey, hold up a sec. What'd you say?
That was uncalled for. You should apologize.
You must have really crossed the line if Mama Mila's scolding you.
I hate Mila.
Alvin.
And Leia, too.
Hey, where you going?
Ouch. That stung a little. Not gonna lie.
Please, do not let it get to you.
Oh, I'm fine. We need to get Elise back.
I'm laughing my ass off, bro. Alvin was saying Mama Mila. So you must have really crossed the line if Mama Mila scolding you, bro. I'm like, said Elise redemption arc. This is what I told y'all, bro. Elise redemption arc. She couldn't go that far, to be honest.
Stay away from the eaves of the houses. The snow on the roofs could tumble down on you.
That's why I love this Tales game. It's my favorite. Third or fourth playthrough, bro, and I still laugh. Like of course, Vespera is also in my top favorite as well, too, but it's like a Raging Blast, and you play one stage like that in local play, but all the other stages are online only. Yeah, bro, that would just be like, oh my god, man. At that point, I would just be so pissed, bro, if they actually just did that stuff, man. Like I don't know. You see what I'm talking about nowadays, bro? These games, like, those freaking Dragon Ball games nowadays really are a big flop. Like a really big flop.
No reason to be alarmed. This is purely a chance encounter, nothing more.
Elise, I'm sorry about before. I can't imagine how lonely you must be without the old Tipo. I know I have a bad habit of opening my big mouth without thinking. Please forgive me. No. Come on, don't say that. I'll beg if I have to. I thought you and Mila were my friends. I hate you. I hate you. Can't you see that I'm just worried sick about you? Liar!
Come on, Rowan.
You don't care about me.
Rowan, give him the talk no
You don't want
jutsu.
any friends
Pop it out,
anymore.
bro. Here comes Rowan with the talk no jutsu.
Miss Elise,
There you go.
everyone is being kind to you right now because you have them so concerned. You say that you feel hurt, but have you considered your own actions? Do you realize that Teepo's words were just as hurtful to Miss Leia?
Mm-hmm.
I hurt Leia? Well, hurt is a strong word, but you took the wind out of my sails, that's for sure. I had no idea.
Why don't you try apologizing to her?
But I said such horrible things.
I am certain she will forgive you if you ask nicely. Forgiveness is the sign of a true friend.
Leia, I'm sorry. Will you forgive me? Sure, but under one condition. From now on, I want you to tell me more about yourself using your own voice.
Huh. You're not the boss of her. You're only 3 years older.
Teepo, stop!
There you go. At least he's back.
Yes? Even if it's only 3 years, I'm still older than you. Right.
Bossy Leia, scary Leia.
There's a lesson here, child. Never take your friends for granted.
So what do we do now? Jurgen still hasn't gotten back yet.
We could just barge into the castle ourselves.
Yeah, and have you snitch while we're at it.
For the 100th time, let's not cause any trouble for Jurgen.
That's no good? It sounded like a good idea to me.
Says the person who crashed Fenmont. Out here with that
Why
shit.
would anyone build a city in such a high place? Well, I guess maybe it's just more impressive that way. Teepo, please stop saying mean things to Leia.
But that's on you, Elise.
No, I don't want to insult
I mean,
my friends.
he is speaking through
But
her
at the
thoughts.
bottom of your heart, don't you want to?
No, you're wrong. Don't say things like that. Bad, Teepo, bad. Hey, take it easy, you two. But Teepo's been saying horrible things. It's all right. I don't mind.
Always meddling with us just because you're a few years older.
But I like it when Leia meddles.
Yep, she really does feel that way.
Oh, thanks, Elise. Guess I'll keep right on meddling then.
Dude, we're such great pals!
Hey! Why do you always chomp my face?
As a sign of affection.
I've never seen Teepo get so close with anyone else before. So that was like a Teepo kiss.
It was? My first kiss was stolen by Jude?
Stolen? That should be my
Bro.
line. I can't believe I'm having this conversation with a puppet.
Don't be coy, Jude. You have to take responsibility.
Oh, Jude.
Responsibility? Responsibility for what?
Y'all don't ever want to hear those words in real life, bro. Said, I'll see y'all in court. No, it's like, no, maybe not. I'm not coming to court.
That's quite the line.
I guess this king really does listen to his people.
The King of Azul is well known for his charisma. It is said he unified this strife-torn country on the strength of his character alone.
A guy like that is sure to help us.
Charisma only goes so far. If his government is secretly producing children like Elise, then he must answer for it.
Thank you.
Sorry, we were getting antsy.
No, this is actually perfect timing.
Are we good to go with the wyverns?
Yes, I got royal approval. And something incredible happened when I requested an audience for Mila.
Gaius.
What is it?
When I told them your names, they said His Highness was looking forward to meeting you, too. Are you all famous in Rashagal or something?
I don't think so.
Perhaps word of the tournament has reached His Highness. What a great honor for our clan. Anyway, I need to head back to Shandu to ready the wyverns.
Quite the unexpected welcome.
It's not a trap, is it?
I have a bad feeling about this as well.
Alvin.
You do? It beats not getting to
Alvin
meet
getting ready to
all.
fumble.
Keeping secrets from us again?
Of course. I have to maintain my mystique for the ladies.
Jude's expression, bro.
What does he mean?
They say men with secrets are attractive or something. I'm not exactly the right guy to ask.
Come on, let's go say hi to His Highness.
Alvin, we really need you to be straight with us.
Don't worry. I know you've put your trust in me. Considering the size of his country, Gaius's castle is actually pretty modest.
I think that's admirable.
Alvin already fumbled, bro. He's not funny, bro. Man says already fumbled.
Halt! Citizens seeking an audience with the king are to wait in line outside the castle.
We were told the king wished an audience with us.
Is one of you Lady Mila?
That's me.
Very well. Please proceed.
Only her. Like,
What's the holdup?
not Tipo.
I don't believe a doll is appropriate at a royal audience. I thought we might leave it here.
You sure? It's okay.
I'll hold that for you.
Now, let us meet this king.
Shao.
What are you doing here?
Shao works with Gaius. I mean, it's obvious. He serves Gaius.
Zhao the Immovable of the Chimeriad.
The Chimeriad?
4 warriors in personal service to the king. To think Zhao was a member all along.
He works for Gaius. I mean, and there's Wingle.
To meet you, former Chief of Staff Ilbert.
Wingle.
And you are
Agatha works with them too. If y'all remember the crazy girl that popped up at the beginning, Agatha works with them
You
too.
must be the king of Azul.
And then there's Gaius.
My name is Gaius, King of Azul. Welcome, Maxwell.
You have requested an audience with the king, have you not? Now please, state your business.
Boosters made in your country have already fallen into Rashagal hands. If a war were to break out between your nations, then the results would be catastrophic for everyone.
Oh. And you came all the way here just to tell me that in person?
Yes, Your Highness.
We're planning to destroy one of Rashagal's weapons, a really big one at that. Once that thing's gone, we know that Rashagal's king wouldn't dare declare war on you. In fact, we hope that you might, help us.
Is there anything else?
Yes, there is one other matter we'd like to discuss. It is in regards to the booster laboratory within the Royal Hunting Grounds.
Is it true you once abducted orphans for this facility, and then you performed experiments on these children?
Well, I didn't see that one coming. What does any of this have to do with you, Spirit?
I am Maxwell. It is my duty to protect both humans and spirits alike.
Really? Spirits protecting humans? Now that is quite an interesting tale.
You forsook your duty as king, and then you toyed with the lives of your own people, didn't you?
The laboratory is entirely my responsibility. It was a haven for those children. They would have died without it. You imagine it as a mad scientist's lab, but I assure you the experiments were entirely humane.
You expect us to take your word for this?
But I was...
Girl, she was that test subject?
Yes, she was.
Even in Hamil, Elise was forced to live in a tiny room. Don't you consider that
Cruel?
Well, yes.
Tell me something, boy. Have you ever considered what it takes to achieve happiness?
To achieve happiness?
Yes, to try and live a satisfying life. How do you think one can achieve that? Do you even know?
No, he does not.
Well...
It takes freedom to make your own decisions, and to form your own beliefs.
Exactly.
Jude doesn't have his own answer, no.
Well, I disagree.
Guys might pull out that big ass, long ass blade.
Beneath him starts to slowly crumble until there is nothing left.
What do you mean? Nothing left?
A man who cannot find his way becomes trapped. The more he struggles, the deeper he sinks into uncertainty. True happiness comes from following a noble path across an entire lifetime without getting lost. My country does not produce failures. It is the king's duty to show his people the proper path. I must keep them from becoming completely trapped. Now, let me tell you in no uncertain terms why I've called you here. Maxwell, I know you stole the key from the laboratory in Rashagal. Now hand it over immediately.
No, I won't. The key was not meant for human hands. When faced with the power that can destroy the entire world, no human can control him or herself.
It seems as though you haven't heard a thing that I just said, Spirit.
Something about royal guidance and noble paths. I've heard it before. You humans never change. I've watched you for 2,000 years.
All right. Then why don't you just tell us where the key is?
Alvin. Didn't I tell you this man was gonna fumble?
What?
Alvin. What are you doing?
But you can't.
Alvin.
Sorry, guys. I'm just doing my job.
Otherwise, his mother's gonna be taking off
Who did
support.
Maxwell entrust the key to?
Ivor.
The handmaid Ivor. He's probably sulking back in Nia Kara as we speak.
And they're gonna get him to push the key in, bro. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna fool the man. Oh, here comes Persia.
What are you doing here?
Persia.
Hey, Pressa. Long time no see.
Pressa, what is it?
Ignore them. Give your report.
The Rashigal army has invaded Hamil.
What did you say?
I'm afraid the casualties are high. Those not killed were captured. They were then sent to Rashigal. We also found evidence that the power of a great spirit was used upon the village.
A great spirit? But no one has successfully summoned the 4 great spirits for 2 decades.
Impossible. I would have known if the 4 great spirits had been released.
Noctical, most likely.
Could it be the Lance of Kresnik? Is it possible that Noctical has made a new key?
If that's the case, then we're declaring war. Send word to all the clans. I am going to crush anyone who dares to harm my people!
Well then, we will no longer have any need for the likes of you. But if His Highness were to have the Spirit Maxwell as his captive, even the unruly clans would be forced to bend their knees.
Miss Elise.
Tipo, no! Well, don't just stand there! Come on, run!
Capture Maxwell. Recover the test subject.
Despite what Alvin's done, he's still my favorite character, regardless. Yeah, it always does that for some reason on emulators. So let me just skip ahead. If it does stuff like that, just skip it if you plan on emulator.
Mission accomplished.
You knew that we'd have to escape, so that's why you left Tipo with the guard.
Yes, I knew that it would end up being Mila who treated with King Gaius. And when Mila fully expresses herself, well, I figured something would happen.
I see why you were cautious.
Yep, just as predicted.
Oh, I know what that's called. That means Mila's a troublemaker.
Yo, Mila! Did you hear the whole thing?
I can't deny the truth of your words, but there is one thing I'd like to add. By that definition, wouldn't Tipo be a troublemaker as well?
Well, I guess that's...
What? You're not gonna defend me?
So, Alvin really was a big fat liar.
I assumed he had his reasons, but this time he took it too far.
Stupid traitor, let me at him!
Why would he betray us like that?
I'm afraid even I can't read his mind.
How could he do this to us? He better not show his face around us again.
Oh, he will. Man, if they really knew the real reason Alvin was doing all this, bro, they wouldn't really criticize him. He did all this for his mother, that's why. The man acts all cool inside, bro, but acts all cool on the outside, but on the inside, man, he's really got a soft side too. He did all this shit for his mother, bro. That's why I say they don't understand. I don't blame them for not understanding. So.
The gate will not unlock, however, unless we all activate the stones at roughly the same time.
Wait, I've never done anything like that.
Alvin pulls any funny shit, bro, and then they'll literally cut off the life support to his mother, bro. So I don't blame him for doing what he did. That's why he's one of my favorite characters, bro, regardless. A lot of people out there would do anything for their parents. Come on, bro.
Let us begin.
So Alvin doing what he did, I don't blame him. He had no choice but to.
Uh-oh.
I'm finished too.
Same here.
I did it. Come on, come on. I'm so sick of holding everyone back. Why? Why can't I do it? Mila!
Leia, relax.
He really does care for his mother. Who wouldn't, honestly?
Anyone here?
Thanks.
You can
It's a shame though, because even with all the life support that she's gotten, she still died later on in the game, sadly.
Yes!
It's a shame.
Hurry up, you two.
Yeah, she died. She passed away later on in the game. Yeah, well, like I said before, I'm playing through Jude's story, but if you play through Mila's story, Alvin literally says that his mother passed away later on in the game.
Pressa, was it? If you've been Gaius's henchwoman all along, then you've been after us ever since we escaped Fenmont.
Al sold you out to His Highness way back in Nia Khera.
He was on your side the whole time.
Hardly. That man's no ally.
Huh?
I'll leave our relationship to your imagination.
Yeah, these two were actually
All I'll
former
say
lovers.
is this. Al drifts from one group to the next like a ship without a compass. Trying to plot his course is impossible. Serves you right for trusting him.
Winkle.
It's obvious that the lands of Kresnik is the greatest threat if war breaks out.
Freaking Winkle.
Surely Maxwell realizes this.
Your territorial squabbles are of no interest to me. My only concern is keeping that thing out of human hands and preventing a miserable end for us all.
Wingle's got that language.
High and mighty.
About to pop out the Linghui language.
Someone broke your arrogance.
Winkle.
Enough! You didn't become a veteran of countless battles through meaningless bloodshed. Has your youth gotten the better of you?
Don't lecture me on age, Ilbert. Your ways are old. Therefore, you falter. And then you flee.
Oh, this is where he speaks a different language. My boy became Sephiroth. Nah, but he don't got the wings though. This is where he pops out the different language now.
A sudden burst of mana.
He has a booster.
Why? Who are you?
Yep, he's speaking Linghui. That's a different language. It's called Linghui.
Is that Longdao?
Longdao, my bad.
Can't understand a word he's saying though.
No matter. You're understanding enough.
Once we're all finished with you.
Switching Jude, damn it. Hold up. Let me see. Arts. Oh, we got the switch in Jude. Shit. There we go. Precious out.
His hair completely changed.
And his speech, too!
As mana dramatically increased, there can be only one reason: a booster.
So this is experience.
I'm just getting started. I can't stop.
That wasn't
Never stop improving. First time I leveled up in a while, bro, since using the DLC EXP.
What now?
Pressure going down bad there.
Still want to play, do you?
Keep going down.
Wait!
Don't try to stop me.
No, look!
I suppose our time is up.
Running away again, Ilbert? It's because you ran last time that King Noctigal ended up the way he did.
Sean do. At least they got the permission to ride the Wyverns now.
Is it true Hamil was attacked?
I'm surprised that you would care. The people of that village treated you horribly.
It's true that we were bullied a lot.
But there was a man who gave us fruit, and a woman who put a blanket over me so I wouldn't get cold. They didn't deserve to have horrible things happen to them.
I see.
And having a great spirit running wild would be so scary.
It was the Rashigal army that attacked, right? Why would they do that?
I don't know. It seems we'll have to head to Rashigal to find out. And more importantly, to ensure the tragedy of Hamil is not repeated.
Yes.
Okay, take the wing. I mean, even with Sparking Zero releasing, honestly, even with Sparking Zero releasing, I think it's going to be a janky game. It's going to be like a very janky game, and I still think it doesn't compare to Raging Blast, just saying.
They're called the Chimeriad because each member embodies a different weapon of the Chimera. Wings, horns...
That and the fact that I doubt its roster could ever match Budokai Tenkaichi 3's roster.
Like what?
It isn't public knowledge, but 2 years ago, hostilities broke out on Shrade Island. Rashigal sent 120 elite soldiers, but the rumors say they were wiped out by 4 enemy agents.
4 people defeated 120 soldiers?
Sounds like we should wake the beast.
Honestly, bro. I'm already just like laughing, quaking in my boots.
Careful. Word of our altercation in the capital may have preceded us.
How was your audience with the king?
I'm sorry, we'll have to talk later. Can we depart right away?
Well, I guess that's possible. You in some kind of hurry?
Yeah! The king's men are hot on her!
No need to rush off.
Yeah, look at him coming back now.
Alvin?
They're on a wild goose chase in the mountains right about now.
You threw them off our scent? Is this some kind of peace offering?
What? It's only natural I helped you. We're friends, aren't we?
He's got a fumble, bro. That's just how Alvin is.
Come on, you don't believe me? I know you've put your trust in me before.
His mother already died, bro. What's the point?
Would it kill you to give me another shot?
I guess not.
Attaboy.
Welcome back. I'm glad that you're safe.
Thanks. You almost sound sincere.
If nothing else, it seems that Alvin has bought us some time.
I'd ask what's going on, but I don't think I want to know. You people sure have a lot of drama in your lives. I'll be in front of the Wyverns. Come see me when you're ready to fly.
It's finally time.
We'll saddle up as soon as we're ready.
Right.
Well, we've certainly logged a good amount of real-world combat experience.
Indeed. I feel that I fully understand the fundamentals. The trick seems to be viewing the blade as an extension of my body and swinging it intuitively.
That's not one of the fundamentals. That's the final stage of mastery.
Oh, is it?
Well, I still get frightened every time I fight.
You should use that fear to fuel your punches.
I do. After all, it's either them or me.
If you've taken that lesson to heart, then you're a true warrior in my book. Honestly, I don't know which one of you scares me more.
Are you okay? You look pale.
I'm fine. I just keep thinking about Hamil.
What happened there isn't your fault. You should try forgetting about it. I guess that's easier said than done. Maybe it would help to go see Hamil for ourselves.
60 FPS patch doesn't do good in Shandu. All right, now we're gonna get an anime cutscene after a while now. So here we go.
You can't possibly land right in Rashigal's
I think we'll end up landing in Charlton.
touchdown on a high road nearby.
Nah, we'll end up in Charlton with the Wyverns, if I remember correctly. Here we go to anime cutscene. Finally.
This is quite difficult.
That's what I love. That's what I love about the anime cutscenes.
No, not yet.
That's what I'm saying. Tales games need an anime, bro. I keep saying that. Didn't I say that? They can literally adapt these into animes. That's the funny thing. Tales of Symphonia got one. Tales of Hysteria got one. Tales of Vesperia got a movie before they got a movie covering the prequel before the sequel of the game. So like,
It's amazing.
It's so pretty. Wow. It's sparkly.
you know something? I just realized something. In the anime cutscenes, Teepo's way smaller, but with their actual 3D models, Teepo's way bigger. I guess they couldn't get the approximate size or something.
Everyone, die!
They shot it down. Oh man. They're gonna land in Charlton.
Watch out!
What?
Elvin, are you okay?
No time to chat now, kid.
Bang! You know when Alvin pulls out the Glock, bro, it's trouble. Let me stop.
Stay on guard. We're fending against the ruler of the skies. This will not be easy. Please provide support. Light shine through and banish the darkness.
Sharing is caring. Shit. Alright. I like when she repeats that. The thing I like about Leia is that she can loop in the air. That's what I like about her. She can like straight up loop.
Alright, we beat the King of the Skies! That makes me the new ruler. Should we call you Queen? On second thought, forget it.
Surprised Tales of the Rise didn't get animators when it came out.
Please, no one panic. Women and children.
A lot of the Tales games really need animes, bro. Like, only some got them, but damn.
All able-bodied men to me. Ellie, what are you doing here? I'm home.
Young madam.
Rowan? Everyone's back?
Good to see you again.
Nice to meet you. I'm Leia. Hi.
I'm sorry to alarm you.
I heard all the commotion. I thought Azul was invading.
You okay? You took a tough hit when you saved me.
Seemed like no big whoop at the time, but now it's really hitting me.
Help us carry him. Does it look like it'll heal?
My lady, I'm just a horse trainer.
Which makes you the most qualified to help.
Young madam, please forgive me for the heavy burden I placed upon you when I left Sheraldon.
Isn't that Ilbert, the former chief of staff? He was a tactician for the Rashagal army, you know.
Really? And he's on our side? That's great.
All these rumors of war have everyone on edge lately. Let's head back to the manor before we cause any more commotion. The horse trainer says the wyverns need some time to recuperate. You all should rest here in the city while you can.
That may be for the best. We're on the eve of a great battle after all. Everyone should get as much rest as they can.
Huh?
What's wrong? You look as if I
Normally
just
she would want to rush out.
Mila's making perfect sense. We have had little rest since our departure from La Ronde.
And you could use some time to gather your thoughts.
As you say.
You had to drop the flat chested. Oh my god. Damn jab too.
What's wrong?
Tipo won't call me Ellie like he used to.
Why, hey, Elise. You seem glum.
Well, how about finding other people who can get close enough to call you Ellie?
You mean get closer to you and Mila?
Yeah, Tipo should too.
Really?
Hey, it's not like I have lots of friends or anything, but I have enough to know they're pretty priceless. And the best part of friendship is sharing new experiences together.
Jude sure is a smarty pants.
Well, I am an honor student. I just think it'd be nice if we all got to know each other better. Don't you think so?
Yes!
Thinking about Noctigal? Maybe this is none of my business, but how did you get mixed up with him?
We first met when Noctigal joined the army as an officer. He wanted to serve, despite his royal birth. He and I were assigned to the same division. We fought in many battles together. We earned promotions and glory. That sort of thing builds a bond between men. We were truly brothers in arms. It was a glorious time for both of us. However, Noctigal's growing influence began to threaten the power of his two elder brothers. The older princes ostracized Noctigal, even as they feared him.
I know what happened next. The sleepless night we all learned about in history class. That brief civil war erupted when the late king passed away before naming a successor. The 6 ruling houses and the lesser nobles split into 2 factions. It was the biggest political upheaval in modern Rashigal history. And it lasted.
I mean, Hinata, if we're gonna talk about Hinata and Tsunade, back then they were both flat-chested. Especially Tsunade.
For 2 days, the people rallied behind Noctigal and his
I mean, that depends when you go all the way back to, you know, part 1 and then
But he lost
shit, I mean.
dear to him. He lost his only ally in the royal family. His beloved
And when you think about it, Hinata and Tsunade are flat-chested now in Boruto because of the fact that Ikemoto is doing because of the fact that what you call it, well, technically the anime, I don't think I'm referring to the anime, yeah, because of the fact that the anime has them with washboard chests now.
Many pinned their hopes on me to act as a moderating influence on the king. I chose to leave the army instead. It has been a difficult decision to live with.
You shouldn't blame yourself. It's not even really Noctigal's fault. His brothers caused all this.
I mean, Ino was flat-chested at the beginning too. I mean, Shippuden-wise, yeah, they were all they had some tits, but in Boruto, every female Naruto character is flat-chested because the animation downgraded them.
In contrast, the King of Azul has never wavered from doing what must be done.
You may be right. Despite both being kings, Noctigal and Gaius definitely left different impressions on me.
The people no doubt see King Gaius as a superb ruler.
He kind of reminded me of Mila, to be honest.
An astute observation. They do share 2 things in common. The will to do what must be done, and the conviction to do it for the sake of others.
It sounds like they go hand in hand.
Yes, I believe all truly strong people possess those 2 virtues. but Noctigal's convictions became warped, and I lacked the will to stop him.
And I'm not saying you will. But if you decide not to fight Noctigal, I wouldn't blame you.
Thank you. Would you mind leaving me with my thoughts? I will make my decision before it is time for us to leave.
She's pretty though, but sexual features, not so much. Damn, if I had a big room like this, bro, I'd literally set up my gaming setups and shit everywhere, bro. Nemu is fine. As long as we're talking characters later on in the series and not like what they look like at the beginning, because if it's at the beginning, then their old concepts aren't really my fave.
Don't creep up on a girl like that.
You okay? You look down in the dumps. You shouldn't push yourself so much. You weren't the healthiest kid, you know?
Do you have to keep reminding me? It's been ages since I've been sick.
I know, but I still can't help but worry.
I still appreciate it. But I'm worried too.
About what?
That do-gooder nature of yours. In case you've forgotten, it's what got us into this mess.
Maybe you shouldn't have come in the first place.
I'm here for my own reasons, thank you.
Like what?
Those Spyrexes are trouble. I want to destroy them.
Because Mila said so?
That's part of it. But I've actually seen one before.
Seriously?
It was a really long time ago. I know how terrifying those things are. Why are you trying to destroy the Spyrexes in the lands of Kresnik? Because Mila said so?
No, that's not why. If you need a reason...
You don't have one?
I do. I just rather keep it to myself.
All right. You know, destroying the lands of Kresnik is the last thing on our to-do list.
Huh?
What are your plans afterward? Will you head back to Fenmon and finish becoming a
He's
doctor?
a fugitive from what I remember.
Or will you come home to Larand?
I haven't had a chance to decide yet. One thing at a time. We just need to finish what we've started.
Yeah. You're right. Let's finish this job together.
You got it. I wonder what Mila's going to do when this is all over.
Kingdom Hearts 2. I've played all of Kingdom Hearts. And I'm not touching a single Kingdom Hearts game until 4 drops. You don't say that in front of him. Never mind. Chain of Memories is really hell, man. I'd say you'd have an easy run playing with the GBA version, but damn, you do what you gotta do. All right. I'll still go. Imagine if games were really truly hard afterwards. Like imagine developers didn't give a fuck about how easy you wanted a game and they could just make it so hard to the point where you don't beat it. What would you do afterwards? Cheating the game wouldn't probably be a good idea because then it would have shown that you didn't beat it with your own knowledge. Yo.
All healed up?
Don't worry about it. It was my slip-up.
Yeah, but still.
Huh?
You having problems casting spirit arts lately? I failed like 1,000,000 times by now.
You too? It's like the spirits aren't even there to help us anymore.
Just like back at Fenmont. I bet this is the Lance of Kresnik's influence.
Hey, this guy's saying the spirits are disappearing, and it's the King of Rashagal's fault.
You shouldn't joke about such things. The spirits would never leave us.
Honestly, do you get a kick out of spreading tall tales?
They don't believe me.
Of course not. You can't just tell them something like that out of the blue.
Well, they knew.
I guess I'm just a shady guy. The townspeople don't trust me, and neither do you.
Hey, that's not true.
Oh? I saved your life, and suddenly you trust me again?
You're still a big fat liar. But a trusting one. Throughout this whole trip, you've never doubted a thing I told you. Even when I said the spirits had disappeared, you believed me on the spot.
Because it's the truth. When someone uses a Spyrix, spirits die. It's cause and effect.
What are you trying to say?
Well, it's no skin off my nose if spirits wink out of existence. But it's another story if the result is we humans suffer.
But spirits are living things too.
Listen to you. You're sounding more and more like the great Maxwell every day.
That wasn't the point. Don't make fun of me.
I'm not trying to. I just mean you've finally started talking like a bona fide grown-up.
Huh? Like Mila, huh? I wonder if I can protect humans and spirits too. Thanks.
Was it worth it though? Was it worth training for?
Times like this, I miss being a kid. Life was so simple.
I never thought we'd end up back here again. It seems like forever ago that you were injured.
Have you figured out your mission? What you must do?
I just want to help you out.
I see.
But that's not all. I want to protect the spirits as well. You go to such lengths to protect humans. So it's only fair that I become strong enough to protect spirits too.
You will strive to be our protector. A bold statement. Maybe I've been wrong about humans after all. I never imagined one of you wanting to protect our kind, let alone making it his mission. I'm almost speechless. I've never felt this happy. Now I really must destroy the Lance of Kresnik, for all our sakes.
That reminds me. What are you planning on doing after you've destroyed the Lance?
Destroying the Lance and the Spyrix devices is merely one facet of my mission here. My whole reason for existing hasn't changed.
So you'll return to Nia Khera and live the way you did before?
Most likely.
But with Exodus around, won't your life still be in danger?
Also likely.
What you need is a bodyguard, someone to watch your back.
You have Ivor for that, don't you?
Are you offering to stay with me?
You just doing this for some pussy.
Is that possible?
If that's what you decide to do, then you should do it. I'll need to create some story to keep you by my side.
Really? Thank you.
It's the least I can do. You're the reason I'm standing here right now, preparing to fulfill my mission. I'm the one who should be thanking you.
Huh? Oh, no, you don't have to do that. We haven't even gotten to the real fight yet.
Good point.
Oh, just the pair I was looking for. Your wyverns have fully recovered.
Let's return to the plaza.
Okay.
All right.
Where's Alvin?
He hasn't shown up yet. He's probably figuring out his next lie.
That's not true.
What does everyone else think of Alvin? Would you feel safe going into battle with him?
He's just trying to help out his mom, right? I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff.
I worry he himself will be unable to deal with that way of life much longer.
Don't forget, Alvin was the one who saved me from the bad guys.
Speaking of, it's true, Lawson.
What do you think?
We'll need to keep up our guard around him until he reveals his hand. He remains trustworthy in battle, at least.
No, it's not polite to talk about someone behind his back.
I don't care.
What can I say? You guys are my only allies.
That makes everyone. Let's be off.
Please wait.
Rowan, are you really gonna fight with your old buddy?
There's no need for me to practice. It's not that I have experience throughout these years since the game's released and shit. It's mainly because I've gained the greatest experience through losing. That's all.
Don't worry, I'll be right behind you.
I've got your back.
When games like Rise of a Ninja or Broken Bond or any of the old classic anime retro games dropped those days,
I'll pick up your dentures if you drop them, Grandpa.
I gained the most experience through losing. That's just how it was.
What, no pithy retort?
I guess that means we're all ready.
Let's make our final preparations before setting
I'm
off.
getting another Dragon Quest game. I don't play Dragon Quest, but Jab does.
Hovering all over the place. I was staring at the windmill, and now the world keeps spinning. That man in black suddenly started speaking some weird language.
That was Longdao, the language of the clan that used to rule Azul.
Do you speak it?
Not really, but I can understand it to some degree.
But what made him abruptly start speaking like that?
It appeared to be some sort of battlefield transformation. A side effect of his booster, perhaps.
Does that mean I'll start speaking some weird
God.
language too?
Then you wouldn't be able to talk to anyone.
Relax, that won't happen. His booster is totally different from Tipo. And if you did start speaking some weird language, I would totally learn it so we could still talk. Thank you.
Are you good with languages, though?
Well, that's beside the point.
Flying was so much fun!
The wyverns weren't as scary as I thought they'd be.
I'm just glad they didn't eat you.
Too bad they didn't eat Alvin the traitor.
Oh, did I forget to mention wyverns only eat children? But they don't eat their flesh. They nibble away at their souls. So gently that the kids don't even notice. While you were enjoying soaring through the sky, most of your soul could have been chewed away.
That's a lie. That's total nonsense.
I was right to be afraid!
They make it too easy.
Has everyone seen Charlton's famous windmill?
Actually, we haven't had a chance yet.
It's well worth your time. The view from the plaza is particularly striking.
Excuse me. Wow, that was so wrong.
Thank you for everything.
That was so wrong.
Please return home safely. For my brother as well.
You have my word, young madam.
I believe we just need to follow this road to reach Fenmont.
Yeah, let's go.
And the walking begins.
I'm sure you can see why it wouldn't be practical to ride the wyverns into Fenmont.
You'd get spotted right away.
Yes, there'd be no avoiding a battle, and civilians would get dragged into it.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But is it really okay to leave the wyverns alone like that?
They shouldn't have anything to fear from the monsters.
Because the monsters are their friends?
Oh, no. The wyverns may look docile, but they can be quite tough when they need to be. Monsters aren't their friends. Monsters are their food.
Really? Oh, I was right to be afraid.
Shit.
If only I was as powerful a healer as my mother, I could save everyone.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though, Eisen, you do got me confused. What's going on, Monofocal? Oh yeah. It's a film, okay. I'll head to the closest location.
Everyone's gone.
And now more of my memories are gone with them.
But they weren't very good memories, were they?
No, but they're still better than having nothing at all.
You're still confusing me, but okay.
Hey, come on. The fruit trees are still here. The mountains are still here.
I don't have
And mind you, I don't have ways of winning. I just win because I'm not thinking about winning. I'm just playing for fun, not to win.
It was her favorite thing to make.
So when I torment you in any fighting game, it's not because I'm doing it to beat you. It's because I'm doing it to get fun and most of all, get parsec footage.
I guess so. Then maybe Tipo can help you remember the things you've forgotten. Didn't you say Shandu looked familiar? If we use Tipo there, maybe you can remember something.
That's very perceptive.
If this works, Elise may even be able to learn something about her parents.
That would be great. That's a really smart idea, especially coming from you, Leia.
Why, Hey!
Well, it's good to see Elise excited again. Well done.
In Leia's case, I think that was probably half inspiration and half blind luck.
But I will leave you to your wicked, non-understandable fantasies, my friend. One thing's for sure, we're probably not going to battle for a while. Femin is all the way down there. Shit. I'll have to go down. Let me see. You know, it's funny, right? Hold on, give me a sec. I already told him that we only play Extreme Blast, and that Raging Blast 2 and Extreme Blast are like two different games with modded movesets for characters. So practicing the characters off of Raging Blast 2 isn't really going to do anything, especially when we're playing the modded version. Batman is all the way down there. Okay. I'll have to walk all the way there then. Alright, so where's the closest road out of here? No, it's alright. Don't ridicule the man. Leave him to his silly goals, man, even though it's never going to happen. I relish the challenge, since I'm playing for fun and not to win. What time is it? It's 12, right? Yeah. Well, the more you know what? I might as well just switch to regular Rage and Blast 2 if that's the case. That way you won't be able to put multiple Gogetas on the map. The more you break the game, the more you break how impossible it is for you to win.
I don't recognize any of these landmarks. Am I lost?
Why are we still talking about dick sizes, damn it? Like, were we not just over this?
Oh dear. Jude, your clothes are torn. Please hold still for a moment. Be done in just a jiffy here.
Wow, as good as new. Thanks.
Nice job. Those are Jude's best clothes, you know. He spent days fretting over exactly what to get. He bought them for his move to Fenmont because he was terrified he'd look like a country bumpkin.
That's surprisingly adorable of you.
Go right ahead. Blab all my secrets.
That's a fine story. Please take good care of them.
How did you get to be so good at sewing anyway?
I learned it when I was in the military. Originally, it was just so I could sew up the lips of any of my men who leaked vital information. After that, I took up needlepoint as a hobby. Oh, that's such an embarrassing story, though. Let's keep that a secret between us.
Guess that's one secret she won't spill.
Well, the 100 from the 100 from the donations that everybody put in. Well, the 100 from the donations and the revenue on my channel. Should be hitting my account on the 20th or 21st. It'll be hitting today or either the 21st. I'm not sure. I was honestly thinking of keeping that 100 for myself, to be honest.
What's going on?
Hey, look!
Isn't that...
The lab!
The Lance of Kresnik is in there. Let's go.
Back in Fenmont at last.
All thanks to you and the others.
Can you believe this is where we first met? That feels like forever ago.
I suppose it does. This probably isn't something I need to say again, but...
I know. There's no time for waxing sentimental.
Right.
Wasting sentimental. I don't know how to reply to that.
Hey, Jude, is that your school?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it was. I doubt they consider me a student anymore.
Homeboy running fast. Hey, look at him go. Fuck you going, bro? Man, speed like a motherfucker. Damn. Watch. I know what they're gonna say. Just watch when I go up here. I want to turn you in, but you need to get out of here. I knew it. Don't talk to me. I can't be seen with wanted criminals. Yep, here we go.
back in Fenmont after a 5-year absence. I never imagined my return would be like this.
Are you okay? Mr. Eldon?
Doc. Dr. Jude?
Lie still. You're hurt pretty badly.
Listen to me, Doc. She tricked us. One of the researchers was actually an Azul spy. When I tried to arrest her, she blew up the entire testing chamber.
We'll carry
Agatha.
you to the hospital. Come with me.
It was Agatha.
It sounds like Gaius is making his move.
We can't waste any more time.
think we're supposed to look for Agatha now. Not here. Guess our only choices. Nope. Used to. That series is kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, really weird. Man, looks like that show's not the only one that's weird. Fuck.
Now what? Doesn't sound like knocking will get us in.
The Lance of Kresnik is just beyond this door.
There's got to be another way in. Let's look for it.
Alright, job. Thanks for popping in, man. Thanks for that. Like and share. I'm honestly getting tired too. Yeah. I could die that.
What?
Going from Hamel.
I don't know anything. I'm sorry.
Isn't she?
It's the mayor! Hang in there!
The mayor of Hamil? They did say that the Rashigal army invaded the village.
All the villagers froze and solid. No! No!
Hey, come back to us. Don't give up.
Oh no! Mayor!
It's Professor House all over again.
The villagers were frozen solid? What could that mean? Is this what Gaius's henchwoman meant when she said the power of a great spirit?
This woman was knocking on death's door. She might have been delusional.
Either way, this is unforgivable.
I wonder if it'll work the same. Are you thinking about the mayor? I understand how you feel. My teacher at school was killed by that same awful machine.
It's not that. It's that I'm not actually sad at all.
Is Elise a heartless monster?
Elise. Do you think she got what she deserved?
Of course not. The mayor suffered horribly. What happened was so awful.
Would a heartless monster get so mad about what happened to the mayor? Would she shed tears over it?
No, I guess not. We have to destroy that stupid lance.
Can this contraption help us?
It might let us look in on the lance. Here's the video feed.
Agatha was here.
There's nothing there.
Huh?
The Lance of Kresnik is gone. Did that explosion destroy it?
Surely it would leave some wreckage behind.
Perhaps the lance was moved before the explosion occurred. That's the only logical explanation.
But moved to where?
Mila, look. I found a recording of what happened. Is that the spy Mr. Eldon talked about?
That girl.
Agatha.
She's the one from our last visit.
You're right. She was the one that attacked us.
Hey, what she got there?
Agatha butchered him.
Discovered her ruse, so she detonated a bomb.
But isn't she an Azul spy? If I were in her shoes, I wouldn't risk my life like that either.
Come on, Alvin. You know who she is, bro.
Espionage. A dead body can still provide valuable intel.
Then how about this? Maybe she planned to blow up the lance all along, and Mr. Eldon finding her was just a coincidence.
If Jude's theory is true, then it's likely that the girl didn't know the lance had left the facility.
That means she's now either on her way to the location where the lance was taken,
or trying to find out where that location is.
In either case, we might find out something if we can catch her.
According to the timestamp on the video, the explosion only happened half an hour ago.
Then she's probably still in the city.
We need to find that girl.
Why, thank you, although I don't think my eyes will be able to keep up for tonight. How much time I got left? I'm getting there. At 12:25. I already know where she is. We're looking for Agatha.
You went to medical school here, didn't you?
Young students burning with passion, living their dreams. I bet you miss those days.
Not really. We studied and trained all day, every day. I never did anything particularly memorable.
Lame. That is so you.
Even those days of toil will one day be treasures to you.
I would have liked to have gone to school myself.
You should have. Maybe you'd have learned how to behave like a normal person.
Did you go to school, Leia?
Sure did. I was the class vice president.
Then going to school doesn't seem to help with behavior at all.
You might be right about that. Hey, wait a minute.
Agatha.
There she is, the girl in red.
Give it a sec. Here comes the jumping. Agatha.
I know you. Yes, yes, yes. I finally get to finish you off. And it's not even my birthday.
Sorry to interrupt your little psychotic episode, but we really need to ask you something.
Why would I answer
She'll
you
literally
first?
attack you without warning.
Wait, I have seen you before.
You're with guys.
Is it possible? Are you Lady Nadia of House Travis?
Huh?
I seem to be correct. But what would compel an heiress of one of the 6 ruling houses to spy for Azul?
I don't know anything about that stinking house. I'm Agria the Shadowless of the Chimeriad.
The Chimeriad again?
So you're working for Gaius.
What's it to you?
You tried to destroy the Lance of Kresnik.
Well, duh.
Yeah.
We want to destroy it too. That makes us allies. If you know where the lance was taken, tell us.
She'll attack you without warning.
Like I'd tell you anything.
Please, you want to destroy it for the same reason we do, right? Because it's dangerous?
You reek.
the lance, I'll use it to blast Rashigul to itty-bitty bits!
What is your problem? We're working our butts off to save the world, and you think it's funny to stand in our way?
You really do stink!
What are you, 5?
You think you
This is
can
where they
fill the
both had a
world with
friendly
rainbows
relationship
and
later on.
kittens just by working hard? That sweet reek of yours is giving me brain decay.
What's your beef with hard work?
Zip it, you little pimple, or I'll pop you.
Excuse me?
Oh. Told you she'll attack you without warning.
Still remember the agony you caused me that day.
This girl is making my head hurt.
This is like, you're the one. No, stop, bro.
What's wrong?
Mila, I don't stink, do I?
No, you're totally fine.
Did I ask you?
There's always room for improvement.
Oh my god.
Not bad.
I should warn you, I'm still not used to the sensation of sweating during exertion. Couple that with my somewhat clumsy sword grip, and well, you might consider being a little more cooperative. Where is the lance?
A secret passageway runs under the laboratory. It connects to Orta Palace.
And that is?
That's the palace Noctigal rules from.
I've never heard of this passageway.
Is it still usable?
Only if you're a worm. It's caved in now.
So we can't use it.
She's always been creepy.
One of these days, I'm going to rip that pretty face of yours to pieces! And you, pimple, listen up. Work, work, work as hard as that scrawny body of yours can handle, and you'll still wind up with only 2 things: Jack and Squat.
Why do you say stuff like that? That girl has serious issues.
Orta Palace, the enemy stronghold.
We should be careful.
I know. Let's check things out
Skimp,
first.
skimp, skimp. Skimp, skimp, skimp.
Why did that Agria girl say such awful things to me? Is that wretched little urchin actually nobility?
Yes, I do believe that she is the scion of the Travis family. The Travis estate was destroyed by arson a few years ago. Most of the Travises died in the blaze.
She lost her whole family? No wonder she turned out that way.
How interesting. You can sympathize with someone you despised mere seconds ago.
Yeah, I guess that's the kind of thing Agria would say reeks of naivete.
Perhaps she would. But I find it to be a kind and gentle smell.
I agree. Oh dear. Perhaps we're starting to smell a bit cheesy ourselves.
Thanks, you guys.
Look for a safe spot and I'll stop here for the night. Everybody have a good night. I'm gone.